YouTube Live. This is Isis Sol De Luz live here on YouTube. So, thank you so much for all the new subscriptions and viewerships with the channel. I appreciate y'all so very much. Every like, share, subscribe, as well as definitely sharing. Y'all are spreading all of the funny shorts, good loving, supporting black women, supporting my business. Got a couple new clients from the YouTube posts, and I just wanted to personally come on here and tell you guys I am so very blessed and I appreciate the new viewerships and all the new subscriptions to the channel. You guys are really making your girl feel glorious inside. My goal about 2 months ago was to start building up the YouTube channel, and it is definitely growing and exceeding the expectation for the time frame of growth. So I'm super excited about that. That you guys are a big part. Every person that hit subscribe, even if you came on one video and never came back or popped back in, hopefully you come across this or another video that happens to be about what we do here on the Isis Sol De Luz channel, as well as Isis Sol De Luz via Facebook, and it's TI period the period goddess on Instagram. So y'all, let's get straight into it. I'm not gonna be here all night, but I am gonna be doing a quick live or reading with you guys. So take what resonates, please leave what doesn't. I typically have, for those of you guys that are new to my channel, I'm just gonna give a quick overview. I am a seer, I am a light worker, a spiritualist, aka a tarot reader. I don't particularly call myself a tarot reader. I more so go by a seer or oracle reader, but I do understand that confirmation that a lot of people, that are into tarot, classify things as tarot reader, blah, blah, blah. So whatever title you'd like to go with, as long as you're keeping it respectful on this channel. We love to share love, and we push a lot of P over here, positivity, not ussy, you know what I'm saying? So trying to keep it more censored for YouTube, keep it more friendly, to get the messages out here more. So some of my YouTube exclusive videos, I will be trying to edit my lingo and not confirmation, not curse as much. Guys, like, yes, can you comment down just a little bit so we can get these messages out more? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try Jesus. So y'all, I have a little deck and a big deck. My big deck is typically this size, and my little deck is this size for like my oracle cards. So what I did was made a just love deck, right? My own personal oracle love card. So we're gonna do a couple of card pulls on this deck tonight, and this is the love deck. I did pull a couple of cards randomly in the pre-shuffle from my little deck, okay? And we have a couple of pre-shuffle pulled cards, so this seems to be the theme of the reading. So we're gonna pull a couple of additional cards here and see what comes out. This is an all signs collective reading, so take what resonates, please leave what doesn't. If you come across this video 5 days from now, 5 years from now, 5 months from now, you're seeing it whenever you need to see it. 555 could be very relevant here. This does seem to be a relationship geared reading. Obviously, it is a collective love reading, like I said, but I just mean a transformative love reading. Makeups to breakups don't seem to be happening in this situation. There could be possibly people in the collective that are going to have some reconciliations. It's a collective reading, so let's just get into it. It is general, so there are things that may resonate with you that don't resonate with others, and vice versa. So let's chop it up in the comments with the confirmations. Definitely let me know, if anything jived with you. So whether you're seeing this live with me right now or you're seeing this at a later time on my channel, you're seeing it whenever you're supposed to. So it either has something to do with you, maybe an ex of yours, divine feminine, divine masculine. Hello, divine feminine, divine masculine rising. I love you. If I haven't told you today, and if no one else told you today, you are very special. So let's get into it. I already cleaned all my cards out. I did all that. So we're just going to get into what these pre-shuffle cards were, y'all. Okay, so the first card is, oh shoot, somebody's falling out over y'all. Divine feminine, divine masculine. So the first card here is there someone in your ear? They want to know what's on your mind. Please don't be giving it up. I need you. Okay, so divine feminine, divine masculine. Is somebody in your ear? It appears maybe there was like a breakup between you and somebody, and they want to know, like your ex wants to know, hey, was there somebody in your ear? Because is that why we don't talk anymore? This feels like a no contact situation. So you guys might have not talked for a while, or don't really exchange any pleasantries. I just heard, so like maybe it's just like an emoji, maybe it's just whatever. Like it's very limited, if any conversation at all. This may be a baby dad that you're separated from, a baby mom you're separated from, and or this may be just an ex that you didn't have a child with, but this person may have children and you may have children. So is there someone in your ear? So they just really want to know, like, hey, I kind of don't, I'm feeling that the message coming through is I kind of don't know. Like the ex doesn't kind of know. I think the ex kind of knows why you guys aren't speaking, but it hasn't been a conversation openly between you two about why you're not speaking, whoever this ex is. It's just like you know and they know, and then they know some things that they're not sure if you know, and you know some things that you guys just haven't talked about. So, there's that. It says death energy. Somebody's got to go. Collective, it won't be you dropping like flies. So it could just be, it doesn't have to be a death to a person physically, right? It doesn't have to be living. It could be, right? But for some situations, some of y'all's exes are sick. That's been coming up in the readings a lot. But for this particular situation, I feel like it was death to the rebirth for you, Divine Collective, because maybe this was the relationship or one of the catalyst relationships that really sent you on to an awakening. I'm hearing made you more emotionally intelligent. So, I think you put endings to this relationship either last year or prior, right? But maybe, yeah, confirmation. But maybe for this person, like your ex, you know how sometimes, especially divine feminine, you could jive with this. Especially sometimes, people will be slow to the party, right? And when I say that, I mean like you could have been broke up with somebody, and because y'all are make up to break up, and y'all might have periods that you go without talking, but then when you talk, it's right back to like whatever shenanigans it was before in the situationship. Um, that doesn't appear to be happening, and you would think I could, for some of y'all, it's been anywhere from 3 months to like a year to 18 months that you guys really haven't talked or really exchanged a real conversation or even seen each other. This person, your ex, most likely was cheating on you, and that's why y'all broke up, and or like they have a child with whoever they cheat on you with, or they're with that person now still, and they want to break up with that person, or they broke up with that person that was part of the issue that broke up y'all's relationship. Basically, long story short. So your ex, you may be a Leo, or they may be a Leo, or there's fire sign Leo placements in you guys' chart, or somebody's born in August. Possibly August could be relevant. Maybe the last time y'all spoke. Your ex is mad, butthurt, smear campaigns, lies. They were a dream chaser doing projection work, dealing with whatever. So you have an ex that was like maybe, and this could even be right for some of y'all. Some of y'all had an ex and their now current ex, which has an issue with you, whether you knew her or you just knew about her because she was like an issue in the relationship. And for some of y'all, this bitch had nothing to do with y'all's breakup. He broke y'all up. Your ex fucked around and found out because he was cheating, doing all type of weird shit. And you're, divine masculine, you're ex feminine. And basically, it seems like for some of the confirmation, for some of this butt hurt down for whatever dream chaser energy, I feel like your ex already is kind of like in the know about why y'all not talking. So even that is someone in your ear card, that could be your ex's ex acting deluded and confused about why they're breaking up. But I think part of like whoever this third party karmic ex is, and your ex is even a third party at this point because y'all don't deal with each other. But whoever this ex of your ex is, they could be a Leo, or your ex could be a Leo, or you could be a Leo. This person, like, I'm just feeling like she's an angry ass bitch, but this person has a fetish, like an addiction with divine femme. So divine feminines out there, some of y'all may be aware of this, some of you may not. But you have an ex that either you share a child with, or confirmation, or an ex that you shared something to do with like family or an extended relationship time, and when y'all broke up, like, whenever y'all went y'all separate ways years ago, whatever, y'all both had kids with other people. And this is either your baby dad's ex confirmation that's one of his baby moms, or possibly your baby dad has more than one ex or whatever that has an issue with you. But that's like, that's going way too deeply personal, and this is general. So that seems just very personal. Yeah, so again, follow me here, y'all. This is gonna go several different ways because it's a general collective reading. So somebody, either your ex is butthurt, which most of y'all exes is butthurt, right? But they're not doing lies and smear campaigns at this point because they already know what's good. But whoever they left because they realized, man, bitch, I'm hearing, bitch, you was worthless from Rip. That's what I'm dead ass here. I'm hearing, bitch, you was worthless from Rip. So whatever John he was with, that he either left you for, that was a part of y'all breakup, or he got with her to soothe, whatever emotional shit he wasn't addressing from y'all's breakup. She was a pick me, she was a rebound, she was a rando. She, like, I don't care if they had years in together. The bitch was never, whatever level you were on Divine Feminine with your ex emotionally, as far as how he even still current day feels about you. I feel like I'm seeing a female really devastated in the kitchen, like boiled up, throwing shit, all this like wild stuff. Cause one, she can't get a hold of your ex. Yeah, I'm so like a female, she panicking. And two, she might be telling everybody that maybe people knew that she had something to do with y'all breakup. And maybe people knew that your ex, like, because I don't think you talked to this nigga. So maybe people knew that his people, whatever, people are aware that he wants you or wanted you, and he don't really fuck with the girl. The girl, I think, was around because she had picked me, and she was somebody who tolerated whatever shenanigans your ex was doing that you would not tolerate. So she just ended up being like a bystander of the lifestyle. Like, oh, she put up with my lifestyle, so she here type shit. But that's more of like a comfortability love. Like, yeah, I love you because you let me cheat on you. I love you because I play in your face. I like, the toxic type of love that a divine masculine, divine feminine wouldn't want anyway. You know what I mean? Like, we're not looking for no shit like that. So, um, I feel like it feels like really that's the relationship your ex was entangled in. And for some of y'all divine femme, divine masculine, you have an ex female, baby mom, whoever, that now her and the nigga is butthurt about you moving on because she want you and he want her. And switch the roles, divine feminine. Now your ex is butthurt because you is like, I'm hearing, don't brush me off. So maybe they've tried to reach out and you don't got nothing to say, or you short with them, or you block them, and they trying to maybe establish some type of communication with you because they breaking free of whatever rando bitch they been fucking with. And I'm calling her rando. I don't care if the nigga married the girl or had a baby with her. She was a standby. She was a stand-in. You know what I'm saying? Like a replacement, like a emotional cloning. Like, oh, I'm in love with my ex. I ain't treat her right. I can't be with her. So I'ma just make shift and put that love over here until I can't take it no more type shit, because I can't, my ego is not gonna let me cop to the fact that I fumbled divine feminine. That's really like the scenario that I'm seeing overall, like the intricate small details. And of course, book a personal reading. I do have personal readings. The booking information is always in the comments or in my post. I'll post it to the comment after I post this live, and in the description for y'all. But so as soon as I wrap it up, within like 5 minutes, go to my playlist or my live list, and y'all will see it, and it'll have the description to book a personal if any of this resonates, or if you like my style of reading and you wanna, dive deeper, whatever, just book a personal reading. My email address is in there. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, DM me, whatever. The information is there. So, but y'all, it just feel like, this energy feels really, really heavy, but I'm having a hard time deciphering, like, cause both your ex and his ex, and honestly, it's crazy because this is your love reading, right? But I feel like even though you might have cut cords with your ex, you don't deal with them. Even if you got kids with them, you don't deal with them, right? They are in your energy. Like, if you have social media, they're watching your content. If you live anywhere of means close by that they can swing by your crib, they might, find reasons to drive down a certain street to pass your house. Confirmation. And that's 15 on my notification number, which is 555, which that's how we started the reading, double confirmation on that. And that's 15 in the tarot, which is the devil. So that's obsession. So you might have an ex obsessed with you, and low key, high key, his ex is more obsessed with you than he appears to be. But he obsessed with you because he fumbled you, and he feel like, damn, how am I ever gonna make this work? Like, she might have been the one for me, and I was out here really running the fucking streets. Like, whatever this nigga was doing, this nigga was mad unfaithful. It's like, this bitch is insignificant because it's not like this nigga just cheated with her. Whoever this nigga is, he was cheating all the time, doing wild shit all the motherfucking time. And then when when you left him or he left you, however that breakup happened, he got with the other broad. All he did was bimbo her out because she was a slow bitch. Anyway, a pick me bitch, whatever. I don't care if the bitch was a nurse, the bitch was a doctor, because I'm getting medical professional as well, like a clerk, like somebody that does something in that region or whatever. Like, she was a pick me. I'm not judging nobody looks, but this person doesn't appear to have attractive energy. And honestly, if you know, that's more important than having sex appeal on a physical level, like a good face, because it's nice to have a great face card, right? But at the same point, if your energy stank, like, it don't matter how pretty I am. If my energy was stank as all fuck, I mean, I wouldn't attract the people and the shit I attract. I just wouldn't. It doesn't matter. Like, I've been pretty my whole life, and I've had different phases of my life, and I could think back and look at different eras of the type of niggas I was attracting and shit like that, and it had a lot to do with my energy at the time and things I was tolerating and not tolerating and boundaries and all shit like that. And this bitch don't seem to have no boundaries because she confirmation with that horn honking. She a pick me asshole. So it's like, oh, you stay out till 6 in the morning. Sometimes you take my car. This person may have done illegal activities, confirmation again with all them beeps. This person may have done illegal activities and the bitch was riding for him with that. Like, and it's just like, oh, well, why you still don't want me and you want her? That's what I'm hearing type shit. But the bitch is like screaming. So, yeah, she was down for whatever at the bottom of that card. So, I think she's like looking at this Leo, their ex might be the Leo, and it's like, I was down for whatever for you. So, why is you putting death energy on our relationship? And honestly, the universe is trying to tell this bitch it's karma because you get them how you lose them. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody tell you. I don't care how many years it takes. I don't care how many happiness lies you told yourself or how many delusions you kept up with yourself, sweetheart. If a nigga did a bitch he was truly in love with, however he did Divine Feminine, and you was like a silent, off to the side, tuck away side bitch, you just tucked away. Like, you ain't representative or nothing. Don't nobody see you, know you. Like, you known, but in like the mist. Like, I'm seeing like best kept secret. Like, just my homies know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You, like, maybe he took you out once every 3 months to a $5 bar and you were seen with him, and that was like enough for you to feel valid. You know what I mean? Because you was always second, third, fourth, and fifth string. And technically, even in your relationship, you still were, because he was fucking mad at the bitches. He still wasn't satisfied with you. Pick me ass bitches is so retarded. You was better off trying not to get in the way of Divine Feminine being around. Actually, even though it was deceitful and betraying of both of you and the ex, you was better off just like staying. Because guess what? Confirmation. Divine Feminine, once she leaves, once Sunshine Pussy leaves, once the main bitch that holds everything together that he loved the most, that's critical to him the most, leaves, and he, not even when she leaves, right? But when that nigga realized she left, bitch, he not even going to be able to function mentally to love you. He going to be like, I don't care that we got a child. Yeah, I love the kid, but bitch, what that fuck they got to do with you? I think you the reason that my bitch left. No, that was actually my real woman. I just fucked up with you, and now he resents you. He don't like you, and it might have took 5, 6, 7, 8 years. It could have took a while, because sometimes I ain't gonna lie, y'all men, y'all be slow with the time frames. I'm not saying women don't be either, but like, man, y'all be dragging y'all feet. Like, y'all could have been broke up 5 years, 6 years, whatever, and y'all could have broke up but been real comfortable with each other and still Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. You could have been sleeping with this person on and off. Like, maybe you just cut them off physically, I don't know, like a year or two ago. Like, you might have been sleeping with this person while they was with the bitch or the nigga, and you didn't even know that, because, like, this person, whoever your ex is, they was lying when they was in a relationship with you. I don't think they ever lied about being with you. Like they didn't lie or was ashamed about having you in a connection, but they lied to you about the cheating. This bitch don't get talked about. Like she never did. I don't care how many years like she was in the shadows. This bitch stayed in the shadows. She was like a gargoyle creature in the shadows, just waiting in the wings to get fucked and suck a nigga dick because that's all she could really do to be picked. You know what I mean? Like that's why I told y'all and I posted it yesterday or the day before yesterday. Like y'all gotta go to my shorts. I'll tag it like in related videos, whatever. Like let Lil Ugly have him. Girl, let them have him. Like a pick me bitch will suck your nigga dick in the parking lot in front of y'all apartment, real quick. Just to like stay in the midst of him if she really wanna try to fuck up your relationship, or even a pick me that's like, I don't care, I'll always be on the side. And she stay faithful to that and quiet to that. Like, I'm not saying all men cheat, but being a realist, being an adult, sometimes it's hard to be faithful, right? Even if a bitch do look like a gargoyle, right? Like if you got just on demand, open, hot, wet mouth as a man, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If I had a dick, maybe I'd let the bitch suck my nigga dick or something. You know what I'm saying? Suck a nigga dick or something. I don't know. Like I don't. I've been a temptress and had, a high sex drive at one point. Like my sex drive still high. I'm celibate at this current time, so like I'm not fucking obviously, but you know what I mean. Like I never been on no desperado shit on that level ever to like be on no side joint. Let me suck your dick real quick because I gotta have your dick in your mouth. Nah, like even if I had open relationships back in my heyday, nah, we conducted ourselves like it was still a relationship. Like I wasn't. Nah, we went out to eat. We did shit. We like chilled, whatever. Like we had a whole relationship. It might have just been open, and I was aware of that. The times that I wasn't aware that I was in open relationships with certain exes, yeah, that's when shit got weird because it's like, nigga, you lying. But even then, I wasn't never. I was always still represented as like the person's chick. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that makes it better because if you getting cheated on and betrayed, like who wants to be in that predicament? Period. Who gives a fuck what title you have? But I'm just saying this bitch ain't never. She picked me and basically was the last desperado pick me to still be around. So she got chose. And she must have got chose for years, right? Because she was the one that probably stayed dedicated to getting the $3 drinks and not getting bill money, not, being in a real relationship, not getting real love. But every day she's still like sucking nigga dick or something. Yeah, that's me. I'm sucking nigga dick or something. Like so she got chose. Sometimes people get chose because they don't got no standards and no boundaries, and that's cool. That's cool. If that's the type of broad or dude you want, that's fine. But I would never suggest nobody like volunteer. If you feel like you're a divine feminine, divine masculine, why would you volunteer to put yourself in that predicament? Like let Lil Ugly have him. Cause let me tell you something. If he a upstanding nigga, he gonna come right back. Yes, he is, and he ain't gonna talk to that bitch no more. Cause like I said, not all men cheat, and sometimes they learn their lesson, right? But like I said, if you got a chronic cheater on your hands, divine feminine or divine masculine, and they just keep sucking and fucking everything outside of your relationship, that person has a fucking demonic attachment. That person has a demon of lust spirit on them. They really, really do. Because there's no other ramification or reason besides depression and mental illness to feel like just because an ugly bitch smiled at you and she a fucking two and you got a fucking 12 at home when it comes to her mind, her body, her looks. And I'm not saying physicality is everything, but this woman cooks, she cleans, she take care of your kids, she take care of you, she rub your feet, rub your back, and you out here getting a $2 dick sucking for a bitch who sucks a dick for a black and mild. Like, y'all, men in general, some of y'all gotta raise your standards and raise your vibrations because y'all can't be messing with the bitch that'll suck a dick for a black and mild and then come back and try to talk to divine femme. Like that's not, or you can't go talk to a pick me bitch. She could be a CEO and still be a fucking pick me ass bitch. A job title don't change that. I don't care how many people she busts around at work. At home, she's like, I know you're cheating on me and I know whatever But confirmation, but can I suck your dick tonight instead of you going out and being with other bitches? Like that don't let nobody fool you because of what their job is or they high powered connections. They can still be fucking pick me's at home. And there's some niggas that's pick me's too. Don't get it twisted. I've met men pick me's. They worse than bitch pick me's, yo. It's terrible. But y'all, I did not mean to make this long. What time is it? Not even what time I said. Oh, the timer says 25:11. I would look up that angel number 2571. Oh, that's a 9. 9 endings, completion, almost to 10. Yeah. Let's see. Lord Latif. Hi, Lord Latif. Hi, baby. How you doing? Happiness. Okay, so collective, right? So while your ex is going through all this fuck nigga shit that we just talked about, okay? Whatever. You are happy. You have the Ace of Cups, happiness, God did, love, love of God, amen. And you have a big love of life, right? That's the Ace of Cups. That's the happiness card. That's the I'm living life card. I'm not really, dwelling in a space of low vibrational things. I'm not second guessing myself. Like, even if some of y'all are single and you haven't met your new counterpart yet, or you just got into a new situation, not ship, right? We don't want to really do those, but like you just met somebody as a first date, but you got a good feeling, whatever. Like, the only thing I could really suggest, especially coming out of any connection that was long term, but definitely a negative connection, take your time to heal. You know what I mean? Like, I made sure I stayed single for a while. Um and I'm at a point now where I feel like, I have a better understanding of what my limits are and my boundaries and the things that I know I want to tolerate and the things I don't. And I think that that's a major component when you start dating a person, because how does that person know what lines not to cross if you don't know what your boundaries are, right? And then that dips into even a deeper thing of like morality, likes and dislikes, like how far would somebody take it versus how far you think they would, type shit. Like, that's something that's very important to know before you just deep diving into sharing energy with somebody, sharing your bodily fluids with people. Like, get my charts. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, y'all. I mean, I know I'm getting older. I'm 36. I don't look it, thank God. But yes, I'm 36. And there is plenty of people of any age over, I would say 21, that need to, focus on staying discerning, and dating people and dating new people. But y'all, I was going through like an 18-minute at most, and I'm at 27:45. So let me go through these cards real quick. I'm gonna pull a couple cards to close out this reading. So you said, what do we have for the final messages for the love reading for collective? Let me get one. Alien. Okay. So collective, maybe they feel like you're a star seed alien, divine feminine, divine masculine. They feel like you're an alien with your Ace of Cups. You're like so happy. They're like, is this person a fucking alien? How are they happy? And I'm going through karma. And there's death to all these relationships in my life. I just heard. Oh my goodness, yes, they getting karma because they got the I ate ass face. Maybe somebody was out here eating ass. Maybe one of the pick me's was eating somebody's ass. Maybe something's gonna happen. Purple luxury crown chakra. March. So this could be last March. I just heard for some this could be a past timeline, or with this I ate ass face. Okay, maybe somebody ate somebody's ass last March, or in March, maybe you gonna be getting your ass ate if you into that with this Ace of Cups new person, right? All right. So we have two cards. We have WAP, wet. Okay, and Big D energy. So we got WAP and Big D energy coming through along to accompany this Ace of Cups. Maybe by March, you will be submerging your starseed energy with somebody divine feminine with Big D energy, and for divine masculine, WAP, okay? So names that could be involved is Gabrielle, Lonnie, Darrell, Hurt as a last name, or somebody could be Hurt. Troy, Ronald, White as a last name or as a race. Joyce, the east side, the east coast, or that says dome. I don't know. The eastern dome. Straightforward communication is needed. So maybe I feel like this your ex want to come through and like really like ball. Like I just heard get the balls. So maybe your ex that's a masculine wants to come towards you, divine feminine, and have straight up communication. So another card with names and places. So Bill, Doris, Sue, Lewis, Sam, Nelson, Larry, Leonard, and the stores are CVS and Wegmans. The movie apps are Tubi and Netflix. So maybe y'all are Netflix and chilling, Tubi and chilling. Maybe some of y'all are going to see a new movie at the movie theater. Maybe some of you guys, more cultured people like myself, you like to go to the ballet or somewhere on Broadway. Maybe some of you guys are in New York, I just heard. All right, so, maybe some of y'all, I just heard, need to go grocery shopping before the weekend because there's an event. Some of y'all are going to run low if you cater. So you have to, like, this Wegman is just like, if you're doing catering and you're listening to me, you're going to cater an event this weekend and you're going to run short on something that you already felt like you would, but you thought you would have enough. Don't chance it because you're not going to have enough, I just heard. Side note to somebody very specific out there. All right. Be stingy with the karmics. Loyalty is repaid and loyalty stay dangerous. Okay, so make sure that you're only pouring into those who poured into you. Maybe in March, somebody's gonna come around and ask you for something, a karmic maybe that's just from your past. Then you're gonna tell them, hey, loyalty is repaid with loyalty because they weren't loyal. Collective, they were so smart, they dumb, and now they in misery. So this seems like your ex, and I just heard several other people that you have no contact with, divine feminine, divine masculine. What I say, luxury. The luxury card, all luxury. Africa, Bali, comfort, big boat, Scotland, Vegas, rest, affording more peace. All of the luxury. So collective, 2026 and 2027, maybe even starting in March, things are really going to pick up financially for you or in a connection that's going to bring you a lot of luxury, brilliant energy. Like you're going to be traveling more. I'm seeing really like an ocean and, like a cliff thing, and you're like, there's a woman and she's standing, and it's it's like not a huge yacht, but it's like a really nice big boat. And you know what I mean? Listen, if y'all need additional confirmation or this resonates, for a divine feminine, divine masculine, I've been saying this for like 6, 7 months now. Everybody that's putting in the spiritual work, and when I say spiritual work confirmation, I just mean like you've been doing everything to the best of your ability to be your best self and to work in completion in tandem with the Most High God to be your highest self when it comes to your creativity, when it comes to taking care of your kids, when it comes to putting in work ethic to prove to yourself only what you know you're capable of doing and what you want to do and getting yourself to the next level. Those are all things that are extremely imperative. And if you did that work and have been doing that work and you get up every day to rise to do that work, that is something that at this point God is like, we are rewarding good behavior. Like that's where we're at the stop of like, oh, you show your ass, you act a fool, let's reward you. No, we need to bring back shaming, motherfuckers. Shame is not something people have enough of these days. If people had more fucking shame of themselves for like the fucking wild ass shit they do. With half of these predicaments that we see on social media, these fucked up situations, world fucking eruptions, if leaders would drop their egos and things weren't about who has the biggest dick in the political platform room or whatever. Like, so many things would be better if people weren't having a dick and pussy competition on like who's the biggest and the best and the wettest. I'm so serious. It doesn't make any sense on any level to have this much fucking negativity, confirmation, and stress and things running through the energy fields, just period, on a 5D and a 3D level. And it's really to the point that God is so super sick of it because there are so many good people who haven't been like afforded the opportunities or put in the places they should have been because of scandal, because of crime, because of lies, because of gang stalking, because of being held back in karmic relationships. God sees it all. You think that you just gotta worry about the white collar FBI team if you out here doing bank fraud and stuff like that, mail fraud? No, you forgot the third person, but which who was really the first person you need to worry about was God. When you was out here trying to suck everybody man dick and you felt so accomplished stealing divine feminine's nigga, God saw that shit. And don't worry, since you love to suck dick, he got plenty of demon dick for you to suck, bitch, when you go to hell. And you gonna be sucking on dick for money, God says, since you love to like fuck up people's relationships, confirmation. And apparently somebody got their ass ate by your man that you took from some other bitch. So which goes to show you that nigga wasn't your man. It wasn't Divine Feminine man. It's not whoever this other bitch man is. It was nobody's man. That nigga's his own man. And he not even in control of his faculties or himself to be a man to a real woman. And some of y'all pick me assholes is running around here like mad at other bitches and doing weird shit and stalking people behind niggas who would never put an ounce of that much effort back into giving a fuck about you. And it's sheer pathetic. Like, if people that were karmic and pick me would just drop this major ego they need to hold on to because that's the only fucking thing they have going for them, the world would be a significantly better place. Because it's like, just face the facts. You're a shitty fucking human. And what you probably need to do is seek guidance and therapy and understanding on why you don't like making good decisions. And once you figure that out, go ahead and reassess and make better decisions. Like, that's a real thing. Corrective behavior, corrective action, it's all a real fucking thing. It's not like a made up thing. It's not spiritual, it's not religious based, it's fucking common sense. If your life is in shambles, if you keep running into fuck niggas, if you keep being the bitch that gotta suck somebody else's man dick and that nigga still ends up leaving you, bitch, are you fucking Tweedledee, Tweedledum? Are you insane, bitch? Stop doing what you're doing and go find yourself. And then maybe a man, God, if he blesses you with anything else, because you've had a spirit of Delilah and Jezebel on you for so fucking long, the devil might own that pussy at this point. It's like, there is a real spiritual component to things that go on in everyday life, right? And here on YouTube, I'm glad the channel message kind of got into this or whatever, right? Because we about to close this out. But God definitely had me on here because YouTube specifically. Because my lives on YouTube and my YouTube exclusives that are gonna start being posted here that are just for YouTube. We are gonna, because I've talked to some of y'all and especially starting to have sessions with some of y'all. I feel like YouTube is definitely the space to do more of a deeper spiritual dive than my Facebook and IG platform. And I do want my platforms to have a little distinction. Like, obviously, they're all me, they're all great, they're all amazing, they're all providing wealth of knowledge, but I really want to utilize the YouTube platform to do more deep dive on things that are very intricate involving the 5D and the 3D, meaning metaphysical and spirituality things that take place in our everyday life that a lot of people don't notice are spiritual, right? So that's something that we're definitely going to start doing here on the Sol De Luz channel. So, you know, that download just came in and we ended up having a little chitty chat about it, which is great. Yeah. But I hope whoever really, really needs to see this sees it. You know, I really just, the goal for those of you who don't know me or just coming across me on this first video, the goal is to really have people reset, learn how to smile again and realign. You know, I have a tremendous amount of life experience ad nauseum that have provided me with extreme amounts of teachable moments and you know, God-given clarity and the gift of this site combined with all of that. I am here as a vessel yeah, to show you guys and talk to you guys and counsel with you guys if you're booking with me and all that stuff about how sometimes, yeah, life really does suck. And people do a lot of fucking retarded, flagrant, rude shit. But we can't change who anyone else is. But we can change how we react. We can change how we adapt. We can change how we live. We can change the boundaries we use. And we always pray, you know, before closing our eyes for the night, for air in our lungs, a healthy, beautiful next day, to just face it all. You know, there's always going to be a day in the week, or several maybe, depending on the week, right, that you have a problem. But it's about, are you stressing yourself out to the capacity that you can't even be a problem solver for your own shit? You know? Like all those things are very relevant. You know, you can't live your life as a high functioning person when you're chronically discombobulated. Hi, my name is Isis Sol De Luz. I've been there. Yeah, anxiety anonymous, so I'm definitely here to shed light on a lot of those things. And I hope you guys join in, tune in, and we have more expansion and growth across this beautiful platform, which I have felt so welcome. Like I said, thank you so much with the growth you guys are helping me achieve with the YouTube platform. And you're going to start seeing me here on live regular. So set your notification bells. So next time we can have a chitty chat together, So I know I typically post my shorts and post the videos because I go live on Facebook and stuff, but YouTube, we're locked in this year. It's me and you, okay? Like, that's me and you now. I'm waiting. Last card, we closing out, right, y'all? Is this love, positive, or lust? They want your body. You need results and discernment. What did I tell y'all? Be discerning. There are people that want y'all sexy, beautiful selves. Y'all are, there could be an interracial couple. There could be somebody that's light skinned, somebody older but looks young. White European, always has haircut. They're light skinned, red bone. Maybe your ex's ex, she hustled him, chaos, discord, emotional blackmail, spiritualizes everything. So, yeah, what did I say? The 9 earlier that came up. God ended the cycle of the year of the 9 last year. So, God closed this cycle out between you and this nigga and whatever cord this bitch is trying to have attached to you because of this fuck nigga, whatever. So, God extended the cycle. I said God extended the cycle. So she wants God to extend. I just heard him and her cycle. She's fucking crazy. So God ended the cycle. He ended the cycle of them stealing energy, which they wanted to extend the cycle to steal your energy. That's where that extend came in. They wanted to extend the cycle to abuse you and be like a slave master mentality. And God said, no, we ending all that shit. That's my child. We're not doing any of that. My child is getting real love. Real love, confirmation, real love. It's not too good to be true. It's destiny this time around. Let's make this a forever thing. Deep and true. Let's end it there on that beautiful, beautiful, positive note, y'all. As soon as I touch the cards, I start opening them and another message comes out. I swear, I can't touch my cards at the time without being like, oh my God. Because I was not planning on getting on here tonight. Like, I promised Facebook I was going to get on there yesterday and do a specific love reading because I just finished this deck of the love oracle cards I'm making. But, y'all, I said I got to get on YouTube and show YouTube my live face and, be live with y'all more. So, I am going to start scheduling the lives with y'all because I do watch other readers on YouTube, too. And I see, like, that seems to be, like, that works for them and stuff. And I talked to a couple of them and I guess, like, typically, fans are, I'm not calling y'all, like, my fans, you know what I mean? But people, like, that want to watch or interested in what you're doing, they would, like, sometimes they want to schedule it and all that. So I will start scheduling some lives. That'll be on my post, so look out for that. Definitely hit the bell notification for me so you don't miss any of my posts. There's wealth of knowledge on my post section as well. So I know a lot of people forget there's even a post section on YouTube because it's, like, it's videos. Y'all going on here for videos, right? Like, videos, shorts. But there is a wealth of information about a lot of spiritual experiences and things that I think could be truly beneficial to a lot of you guys. And I appreciate you joining the My Loves Isis Sol De Luz Collective. And if no one else told you today, I am telling you that I love you. You're significant. You're special. You have a contribution to yourself, to your children, if you have them, into the world. So don't ever feel like you don't matter because you greatly matter to me. Have a beautiful night, you guys. I love you.